to transition to the next level. Many of them have excelled academically, but they also have excelled athletically. And because of that, they have opportunities to go to college and not just go to continue their education, but they have the opportunity to continue the sport or activity that they love. And we like to celebrate that with them. And today is no exception. We have the privilege of recognizing 2 of our seniors who have been outstanding students, who will continue that into their college. But they also get to enjoy and continue participating in the sport that they love, which is archery today. So we want to take a minute to congratulate both Jaden and Connor, and as they prepare to sign here at Cumberland College. We're very excited for them and look forward to the great things they're doing. They've worked very hard participating in school archery over the years, and also extending that into other competitive archery opportunities. And so this doesn't happen immediately. This requires work. This requires focus from the freshman year on, a commitment with NAIA standards, with NCAA standards. There's certain things that students have to do to be eligible to hit those marks, to accomplish that goal. It's not one of those things, very seldom, that you wait till the senior year and say, hey, I'm going to be a student athlete at the collegiate level. So they've worked not just this year, but many years. So let's give them a round of applause for their accomplishments. Now, our archery program that they've both been part of has had great success, a lot of that because of their help and many other students who are gathered here. They've qualified over the past 3 years, 2 of the 3 years for state as a team, not just individuals, but the team as a whole was eligible to attend state in 19 and 20. And we celebrate that and their hard work, and that only happens with dedicated, committed coaches. And Robert and Selena Dunaway have been doing this many years now, or since the beginning, right? So they from the beginning have set up the archery program here at Knox Central High School, and they've competed at the state level. But more importantly, they've helped students and young people go on to college and to continue to compete at the collegiate level as well. So they have established a really good and strong program. And I'm going to give them just a minute to talk about the archers, about Connor and Jaden. And then what we'll do is we'll just kind of pass the microphone down. We want to welcome the coaches from Cumberland College, and then the families of both of these boys, and they'll all have the opportunity to say a few words if you want to. If not, pass it on down, and then we'll come back here with Jaden and Connor, and they can say a few words before they put the ink to the paper.
Thank you, Mr. Frost. There's a whole lot I can say about Jaden and Connor. Connor's been with me since the 7th grade. Jaden came to me in the 8th grade. I don't know what kind of team that Cumberland has, but I know what kind of team you will have with these 2 guys. Coaches, they're unbelievable leaders for my team, both of them from the get-go. They have totally opposite personalities, but both of them were leaders. How can you have 2 leaders on a team? Well, I've always had 2 leaders with these 2 young men. Both of them they excelled in archery from the get-go. You know, when they came to me, it was like they'd been shooting bows all their lives. I taught them very little. The skills they had, I honed a little bit, but what they know, they just knew. I don't know, both of them are phenomenal young men. I'm gonna miss them both. I love them both. great young men. We won a lot of titles because of these 2 young men. We won region back to back because of these 2 young men right here. You know, I mean, they were always in my top, usually always in the top 5. And at most tournaments, they were usually always in the top 5 at those tournaments. And a lot of tournaments they won. Best overall archers. Unbelievable coaches. I tell you, you got something to look forward to with these young men because they are great leaders, and I'm sure they will be great leaders for Cumberland College. I'm going to miss them. The team is going to miss them. They're just great young men. So I'm going to turn it over to Cumberland. Guys, you got some good shooters.
Well, I'll speak for Cumberlands on the first part just a little bit. I've known Jaden and Connor for a couple of years now, and they've been a joy to work with. What little I've got to work with them so far, and I know they've had some great coaching up to this point. We're excited to have both of them on the team at Cumberlands. Their families have been a joy to get to know a little bit more over this entire process, and I'm sure Coach Trebek will echo this here in a second, but we're just excited to have them both on the team, especially hearing so much about their leadership and what kind of great people they are, what I already knew before, but it's good to hear that confirmed again this morning. So we're excited to have both of them and look forward to the next 4 years that we're going to have these guys on the team.
Again, just to echo that, we've had a chance to get to know these guys and their families. We're looking forward to it. They've been a joy to be around for the couple of years that we've had. We haven't got to coach them much, but we're looking forward to that, and we're looking for big things out of them at the university, and can't wait to get them on campus in the fall.
I want to thank Mr. Frost. He's been around Jaden in particular since he's just a little bitty guy and helped mold him. And I want to thank everybody, the teachers, and it's helped shape these guys and help make them into who they are. And Coach Dunaway, just an awesome coach and an awesome person, and we really appreciate you and all you've done for the boys. Mr. Beck and Kirby, we really appreciate you all giving us the opportunity to advance their careers, and
please excuse the interruption. Mr. Cody Miller wanted me to remind everyone that there will be intramural basketball sign-ups in the cafeteria during lunch.
Anybody want to sign up for intramurals?
So we appreciate y'all giving us the opportunity. I'm not meant to speak.
Saved by the bell.
Appreciate the opportunity to move forward the career at the University of Cumberlands. It's an awesome archery program there, as well as an institution for academic excellence, and that's definitely what we look forward to doing as well. And looking forward to it. Thank you.
I just want to thank family and my coaches for helping me to get to where I am today. And most of all, I want to thank God for just giving me the ability to do what I do. And I just want to thank everybody for coming out today.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out today. I've got friends from all over here, and I've got people that showed me how to shoot my first bow and people I bought my first bow from. So I just want to thank all of you, and I never would have thought that I would be doing this, shooting bows collegiately. You know, if you would have told 5-year-old me shooting a little stick bow out in the front yard that I'd be signing to one of the top-ranked colleges in the nation to shoot a bow, I wouldn't have believed you. But here we are. So I just want to thank God for everything He's done, and I just want to thank all of you all for coming.
I'm good.
We're done. I would like to ask one thing from on behalf of our family. We ask that each and every one of you say a prayer for these guys as they move forward, and we'll be praying for all of you too. We know most of you here, and look forward to seeing you all advance in your all's careers, whatever that may be.
Boys, are you ready?
Praise all over me, I guess.
All right, well, let's make it official here.
Are they wanting money now?
That's between you and them.
Anybody know today's date?
17th, St.
Thanks
Patrick's
for
Day.
that. Thanks for that.
We want to congratulate both of the boys and on their accomplishments and taking this to the next level. Very proud of them and the work they put in to make this happen. Like I said, this doesn't happen overnight or on a whim. I want to go to college and do something. It takes dedication. It takes practice. We see at the games, we see the big events, but what makes this happen is the work that we don't see. And when you're doing the work behind the scenes, that's when you get to have these accomplishments and you get to move on to the next level.